and debt collectors chase you down if you leave the US. Here's what happens if you move to another country with credit card debt. A collector in the US can file a lawsuit against you here in the US. If they sue you and they get a judgment against you, that judgment can be enforced only in the place where the lawsuit was filed. Depending upon the country where you've moved to, the collector may be able to domesticate that judgment in the other country. But not only do many countries not recognize U.S. debt judgments, it's really expensive for the collector to do that. They have to hire local attorneys, process servers, and they've got to navigate a foreign country's legal system. In over 28 years as a lawyer, I have never, not once, never seen or heard of a debt collector doing that. It's just not worth the investment. So can the collector just sue you in the other country? Again, it depends on the country that you're moving to and whether that country allows foreign creditors to sue for debt. But again, even if they do, the cost involved is still going to be extremely high. And I'll say it again. In over 28 years as a lawyer, I have never, ever seen or heard of a collector doing that because the dollars just don't make sense. So a few disclaimers. First, I'm not talking about federal student loans. That's a different story entirely. And I do not ever recommend defaulting on your federal student loans because there are other options. Second, some states like California pause the statute of limitations for periods when you're not in the state. If you leave for 5 years and come back, you might still have to worry about those debts depending upon whether the collector is going to continue to try to pursue you. So if you're leaving the country, chances are pretty good that your debts aren't going to follow you. Don't let your debts keep you from living your life. Questions? You know where to find me.